Alright, hello everybody, it's me, Clock, and today we're going to be playing You Make This House a Home, a horror visual novel about a certain yandere making you comfortable. Let's start. This game contains heavy gore. Great way to start. Please decide the level of intensity you want your gore. Full bloody gore. You will see everything in all its bloody gore. Ouch. Yeah, that's fine. This game also contains jump scares and a chase scene. Oh, let me turn this down a little bit. Oh, this voice acting? If this voice acting, that'd be insane, bro. Okay. Sorry, there was no preferences. This game also contains jump scares and a chase scene. Does that stress you out? No, I'm alright with them. Weirdo. Come on, I like horror games, man! But cool, have fun. Thank you for your cooperation. Enjoy the demo. Is that how people think of like people who enjoy horror? Monday 9:38 a.m. What did I just hear? Who just went ooh ooh in my ear? Ooh ooh ah ah. Wakey wakey. It's time to start your day. Oh, we can do clock today. Thanks for farting in my face, chat. You slowly come to your senses. There seems to be a fuzz hindering your memory, like a cloud around your thoughts. Is that the voice? Okay, that's the voice. Okay. Come on, clock. I've let you sleep in enough. You slowly open your eyes and suppress a noise of alarm as you're met with a tall, pale figure with dark clothes and jet black hair gazing down at you. There you are, honey. We're already running a little behind. You were extremely confused, anxiously scanning the strange yet oddly familiar room. I'm sure you have a lot of questions. I can answer them all at breakfast, okay? Forced to listen to this man, you hesitantly nod, earning a toothy grin from him before he slipped out of the room. It's fine. It's fine that he woke up like that, okay? Freak out! You scream, absolutely terrified of your situation. You scramble out of bed, rushing to the bathroom and locking yourself inside. How you knew where the bathroom was is a mystery. It was as if your body knew what to do before your head did. Oh, is this one of those like amnesia things? Like the people with like 1 day amnesia? They just remember they don't remember everything after 1 day? Retrograde? Okay. Suddenly your head begins to ache, throbbing painfully behind your eyes. With shaky hands, you cling to the sink, trying to take deep, steadying breaths. Freak out. Oh yeah, why didn't she whip her dick out, bro? Looking in the mirror, you feel a bit more at ease. You look at yourself deeply in the mirror. You know it's your face, but it feels wrong somehow. You are feminine presenting, neutral presenting, masculine presenting. I like how it says presenting. Very loose, okay? Very loose. I'm masculine presenting. You'll be referred to with he, him. After freshening up a bit and feeling much steadier, you head downstairs. I like that. That's a little gender fluid kind of talk right there, you know? Presenting. You're not masculine, you're not feminine, you're just presenting. As you advance downstairs, you're met with the pleasant smell of meat, as well as the soft sizzle of oil on a pan. Excuse me, what? Why has he got a bunch of tinfoil back there? What the fuck? You take a seat at the table, not knowing what else to do. Is this some kind of South American thing that I don't know about? You see the back of the stranger, now wearing a baby pink apron, so that seemed to touch out of place with his entire aesthetic. You also couldn't help but notice the odd way stray locks of hair were floating over his head, as if stuck to the ceiling by the tips. You could hear him humming softly as he killed the heat of the stove and began plating the food. It's for the oil splash? Brother, you can just get a lid. But also, not much stuff is that bad. Good morning, clock. You're presented with a surprisingly adorable breakfast. That's surprisingly adorable. It's just half a Brother, you couldn't even fit the second half of piece to make this a sandwich. Sorry. I'm a cook. I have higher standards. From what you could see, a golden brown toast, bacon, and a sunny side-up egg with odd specks and powders on the surface you can only assume to be various seasonings. Can't remember if you ate meat or not. Would it even matter? You should eat. I think you'll enjoy it. Time for breakfast! Mr. Big Mouth over here. Okay. What do I gotta do here? Oh, okay. I gotta put it on the fork? Not quite, dear. You want some? Not quite, dear. Okay, fine. Good. Man, I'm gonna eat this in 4 bites? Oh my god, bro. 4 bites. Wow, I'm a big boy. Wait, I locked myself in the bathroom. And then I just left? I just said, oh, okay, bye. Bathroom? I freaked out. I just realized. I freaked out, went to the bathroom, screamed, and then said, oh, I'm good. Let's go have breakfast. Just like real life. Thank you for breakfast. It's my pleasure, honey. You're looking at me funny, so I'm sure you have some questions. First things first, my name is... You can call me Cole. Cole? Cole. You can call me Cole. Now that introductions are out of the way, what would you like to know, my dear? Where the fuck am I? Or why am I here? What are you? Well, who am I? Where am I? We're home. This house is a place bought fresh out of high school. We spent a lot of time here together. It'll be our 2-year anniversary by the end of the week. Sometimes I wish you still remembered. 2 years. Oh my god, I do have the memory problem. Remember? Why can't I remember? For your safety, of course. Never mind. I think it's induced. The things your mind has gone through. It was the safest option to have you forget. Maybe it's best to leave it at that. He glances at your empty plate as if double-checking that you ate it all. Would you look at that? You're all done with breakfast. He took the plate from in front of you, placing it in the sink and running the water. You're free to roam around the house and explore if you want. You stand from the table, feeling a little less uneasy now that you have food in your system, and your most pressing question someone answered. Okay, explore the house, yeah. You decide to explore. Look around downstairs, yeah. You look around, seeing a modest living room right beside the kitchen. Let's look for that door. The severe lack of walls was kind of unsettling. If you looked around at any point in the house, you could see everything with little to no obstruction. You spot a hallway beside the staircase that leads upstairs. You peek around that corner to see a door. The front door. You glance over at Cole, who was still preoccupied in the kitchen, and tiptoe into the narrow hall. Concerning. It's a gloomy scene, ominous even. Where the door window should be was 2 wooden planks neatly nailed onto the surface, as well as duct tape along the glass beside the doorway. Oh, that's duct tape. I thought that was a weird curtain. Okay, good to know. You see a small table with a drawer and a plant on top. Oh, it looks so happy. Inside the drawer was a house key, random receipts varying from last year to the year before, and a Polaroid. A slightly crumpled Polaroid. Very pretty people. Showed 3 people. On the left, a man with long blonde locks. On the right, a woman with sparkling ginger hair. And in the middle, a man with silky black hair with a familiar shit-eating grin. Okay, shit-eating grin. It doesn't look that bad. Cool. When the artist can't pull themselves together to give him a shit-eating grin. The artist is like, that's my baby! I can't make him actually look ugly! No way this was the same guy as the one in the kitchen right now. This guy actually looked good. Hey! Speak for yourself. Cole's looking fine as fuck. Normal. Human. What happened? You put the photo and the other various items back into the drawer before creeping closer to the front door. You stare at it blankly for a moment. You could leave. Would it even be worth it? You don't know anything about the world anymore. No family, no friends. Sure, bye. See you later. I don't think we get to leave. Whoa. You slowly, very slowly reach for the handle. Can't draw my frames ugly. Yeah, I know. You flinch as a murky-toned hand gently grabs yours, preventing you from reaching the door. His skin feels oddly rubbery, skin adjacent, but not quite there. Maybe he's wearing a black, latex glove. There you are, Clock. Funny how you immediately wander off to the one place I hoped you wouldn't go. He turns you around with surprisingly controlled force, keeping your back to the door as he clasps your hand with both of his. Ah! I'm hard. It wouldn't be safe to be outside by yourself like this, Clock. Don't you understand? You suddenly feel an intense pressure at the front of... Wait, I want to... Ah! I just want to read it. I want to read it. That's all. Don't you understand? Pressure at the front of your head, as if your brain is trying to force its way out of your skull. You feel like you can't even get a word out. See, look what happens. Let's lay you down. You remember being led by careful hands to what you could only assume to be his couch. Rest your eyes for a while, honey. It never gets easier to do that. You slowly come to your senses, the distant sound of soft humming coming from the kitchen. You prop yourself onto your elbows. Your ears were ringing slightly, but it was manageable. Cole? Oh, lovely! More boarded up windows. Maybe I'm just really agoraphobic. The humming stops, and you hear a rush of footsteps before Cole is looming over you. You hardly had time to register how quick he moved before he was helping you up. Oh, what a cutie, bro. I like that it's a drawing and then this is very clearly like a photoshopped fucking picture. Is it? Yeah, it's definitely not drawn, right? That is just the straps are drawn. Nice. Honestly, if this is drawn, that's crazy. That's a Geb apron? Don't be rude, chat. It's an anyone apron, okay? Gapron. Hello, dear. How do you feel? Fine, I guess. What happened? How long was I out? He stared at you blankly for a moment before replying. I'm not sure. I found you on the ground unconscious, so I laid you down to rest your head. That's not true. You feel a faint squirming sensation in the back of your head. Oh, I see. What time is it? Cole's expression lightened up once more as he slowly led you towards the kitchen. It's lunchtime. Maybe some food will get you feeling better. Oh, you're drugging my food. You open your mouth to say something, but you're sat in the chair once more. Oh, alright. Now I just feel like a person in an old folks' home. Monday, 1:30 p.m. You're just so cute. You're presented with a normal-looking sandwich. From what you can see, 2 slices of bread, lettuce, tomato, lunch meat, and cheese. Nothing seemed too out of the ordinary. You should eat. Time for lunch! Oh, I missed. Oh, I missed. Oh, I ate it. Put on my fork. Look, chat, look. Look, see? Look, I can stack 3 on top, chat. Oh my god. Dude, Cole, check this out. Okay, let's eat up, I guess. Lunch finished. I'm getting drugged, chat. There was an odd aftertaste in your mouth. A little bitter. Remember, chat. Pills are better swallowed whole, not spread out. If you can taste the pill, you did something wrong. You're supposed to just swallow it whole. You're not supposed to, like, break open the pill and spread it out or anything like that, which is what, or crush them. I think that's what he's doing. What's on your mind, honey? Who are the people in the picture? In the Polaroid by the door. They were people we were close with. He replied softly, examining your expression closely. Do you recognize anyone in the picture? Only you. But just barely. You really did look different. I was handsome, right? I mean, you still are. Sure. Very handsome. Still are. Oh, there we go. You giggle with him as he leaned a little closer, clearly enjoying himself. Well, to answer your question, Little Red Riding Hood was a woman named Phoebe, and Goldilocks is a man named Zeke. They were our closest friends. But not anymore? No. Not anymore. Hiya. He lets out a soft sigh, glancing down at your empty plate, as if double-checking that you ate it all. Why does he do that? Why is it so important you finish all your food? Well, looks like we're all done here. I'm not gonna lie, this guy's all legs. What the hell, man? What the hell? Brother, his... Brother, his knees might be closer to his ankles than to his butt. Brother, his legs might be longer than his goddamn torso, okay? Or his legs might be longer than the torso to the head, okay? This is concerning. Concerning levels of tall. Brother, his butt cheeks are taller than the kitchen counter, okay? He's gonna have back problems real fast. Victoria's Secret model ass legs? Wait, whoa. Yo, why you throwing strays at the Victoria's Secret models, man? They're not even like 5'5", okay? Leave them alone. Leave those sexy ladies alone, dude. Where's his ass? It's all leg? I know, man. I just see a little tushy right there. Flat as a board. We're gonna have to fatten him up for back shots. He took the plate from in front of you, placed it in the sink and running the water, just as he had before. Safe to assume you were free to do what you wanted again. You stand there for a moment, unsure of what to do next. Well, time to look around upstairs. It's time to take a look upstairs. Once you reach the top of the staircase, you scan the upstairs. There's a chandelier above you. Stands out quite a bit against the bland colors of the home. It looks antique. The second floor itself is modest and very simple, with only 3 doors that you could see. One with a sign that had your name, one with wooden boards over it, and another tucked away and locked tightly. You could only assume this was Cole's room. Let's go to Cole's room. The locked room. The door looks like it's been modified. Where a doorknob should have been is a handle with a large padlock hanging off of it. If Cole has a key, it's hidden somewhere. The boarded room. Huh. Some of these nails aren't that secure. Maybe there's something around that can pry them loose. My room. As you enter the room, you stand in the doorway. You see your bed. A closet with 5 of the same sweater hung up on clothes hangers. It's too bad there's no music at all. I feel like if you had some creepy music from, like... You could get a lot of free music from, like, Pngtuber that's, like, completely free to use for content creators to make videos with, too, by the way. Highly recommend Pngtuber, okay? Never had a problem when a developer uses music from Pngtuber. Just to let you guys know. You use music from anything else, It's not nice for me. But Pixabay, great platform. You want free music that is free to use for everyone? Pixabay. Anyways, to clear my point, I feel like you could get some really cool, creepy, ominous music to be in the background for this. This is just a demo, though. I completely understand. The bathroom. And to your right, a short bookshelf with multiple random books, 2 framed pictures, and a shoebox at the very bottom. You approach the bookshelf, shutting your bedroom door behind you. What are you most curious about? Oh, wait. Okay, I'm picking. I didn't realize. Okay, let's save, because I want to make sure I have time to look at everything. Let's check the box. Sponsor Pixabay? Not even sponsored. They're just a free to use, like, the music on there is free to use. They have a huge catalog. It's very easy to take the music from there. It's great. You sit in front of the shelf, pulling out the shoebox. You open the box to see various memorabilia. It was clear at first glance these were gifts from Cole to you. Oh, cool. The Nook Cafe. Okay, black coffee, porn. Black coffee and porn. That's interesting. XXXXX. It's a lot. Okay. Grandma's Antiques. $315 on the Visa. 919. Okay. XXXXXXX. Okay. Nice little teddy bear here. It says, from Cole to you, heart, in big red Sharpie. You wonder what's on the disc. Oh, the disc? I didn't even click on that, I'm pretty sure. Lords of Acid. Lust. Okay. Some leaves in there, I guess. We love leaves. What about this? What about the box's sticker? Okay. Man. You know, you put some hairspray on these flowers, they'll last forever, bro. You keep them right. You cover that shit in hairspray, it will last forever, okay? Nice t-shirt. Put it on. Oh. Okay, click continue. Suddenly, you hear Cole's voice call to you from downstairs. Clock, honey, it's time for dinner. Wait, I only looked at one fucking thing. You step out of your room, closing the door shut behind you. As you descend the stairs, you see Cole waiting at the bottom expectantly. He smiled widely as he gently grasped your shoulder. There you are. Monday, 7:02 p.m. I hope you had a fun day. You're presented with a... Oh. Spaghetti and meatballs with... What is that mixed in the noodles? Looks... You should eat. I don't think I want to eat this. This time it feels different. It's important. Oh! It's not spaghetti, chat. It's a pizza! Mamma mia! It's a pizza! I love cutting up my spaghetti and meatballs with a fork and a knife. Who doesn't love that, chat? Here, wait, let's put it on the plate all nice and proper, you know? This is correct, right? I did it right. I did it right. There, I put it back together. Boom, bada bing, dude! It's cut up. Yeah, who doesn't cut up their spaghetti and meatballs, chat? There, I ate it. Wah! 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 I'm a fucking baby throwing my food around. And he's just like, not quite, dear. There were conflicting textures. Like you were eating something still alive. It made you feel sick to your stomach. Anything new, honey? What's all the stuff in the shoebox? You mean the shoebox on the bottom shelf in your room? You nod. Oh, those are little gifts and things I gave you when we were just getting together. And when you moved in, naturally, all the gifts came right back. But what's mine is yours, and what's yours belongs in your room. Some of the things in there could be considered trash by now, but I can't bring myself to throw away any of our precious memories. Call me sentimental, but it's far too important to me. Can I ask about the items? Like, what they were from or when I received them? Of course. Ask away, my dear. You remember the exact details of each gift in that box? I remember every detail of every gift I've ever gotten you ever. I thought that was normal for couples to do. Weird, but also kind of sweet. That's just normal, chat. I feel like I feel like I feel like some people have really low standards, and it really shows. Brother, if I gave you something, I would remember giving you something. What the fuck? That's not romantic. That's just normal. What am I, an elephant? What do you expect people to be? A goldfish? The bear, the CD, the band shirt, the flowers. Tell me about the bear. No, the band shirt. Yes. October 25th, 20XX. For my birthday, I wanted to take you to a music festival. He pays attention. Brother, he's the one who gave it to us. It'd be a lot more, I would say it's a lot more attentive, more paying attention if it's something you gave him and he remembered. But when you give something to someone else, that's different. Of course, my music taste has always been a bit underground, so I gave you the shirt so you had something to wear. Couldn't bring myself to ask for it back in the end. He picks up the plate, disregarding the strange nature of the meal, as he stands to put it in the sink. It's getting late. You should get to bed. Oh, maybe I should have talked about the CD. Oh, okay, hi. Ask him to lay down with you. Hey, yo! Say goodnight and go to sleep. I mean, you know, take a little lie down, buddy. You look tired from all that standing with that flat ass. Yeah, come here. Let me see what you're packing down below. You want to lay down with me? And by packing, I mean like take off the Steve Jobs sweater, please. Just until I fall asleep. There was a brief pause before Cole squeaks out a strangled noise. Really? You're okay with that? You nod, giving him the green light. I'm not gonna lie, that's creepy as fuck. Oh no, that's creepy as shit. Somebody's gonna be like, baby girl! But nah, that is a grown-ass man. You're a grown-ass man that jump-scared me earlier. And on top of jump-scaring me earlier, you've been drugging me. That's creepy as fuck. Cole hesitates for only a moment before laying on the mattress beside you. Also, the fact that his hair is doing this really reminds me of that. It's Jane Doe, right? Is it Jane Doe? The game where it's like the guy who's stalking you and his hair like does stuff. I think it's Jane Doe. Cole hesitates for only a moment before laying on the mattress beside you. He was on the very edge of the bed, keeping a respectful distance from you, with his hands folded carefully in front of him. He looks like even breathing near you wrong would be a cardinal sin on his part. Sweet dreams, my love. His voice is soft, almost reverent. You feel his fingers brush your arm, a fleeting, gentle touch, before sleep pulls you under. Oh good, the drugs kicked in. October 25th, 4:12 p.m. You're standing in your old apartment, rummaging through your closet with growing frustration. Every shirt you own feels wrong. Too plain for the kind of music playing that night. Too bright for the time of day. Too boring for the kind of underground music festival Cole insisted on dragging you to for his birthday. Ugh, I don't have anything that fits the vibe. You flop onto your bed, defeated. Oh, I remember. Leaning against the headboard with his knees scrunched up was Cole. Too tall for the twin-sized mattress, but sitting there taking up space as usual. He pipes up. Oh my god! Okay, well, that's not the picture we saw before, okay? Damn. Damn, okay. Now I know why YouTube frogs were telling me to play this game right away. Okay? Of course the chat's like, I'm back. I'm sitting for this. Chat's like, I'm here for this. They were like, you have me now. You have my attention. I got a little something for you if you want it. On your birthday, you got me something? Only so you don't look
Good.
like a lost tourist at the festival. He reaches into a tote bag he had brought with necessities for the night and pulls out a black band shirt, soft, worn, and clearly loved. The design is faded, the logo half cracked, the fabric stretched in places. On it was a half naked woman on it, striking a pose with big pink letters on the side spelling Lust. Lords of Acid, one of Cole's favorite bands. This is yours. That it was. Now it's yours. Cole, I can't wear your favorite shirt. You can, and you will, because you will look adorable in it. He tosses it at you, and it lands in your lap with a soft thud. You're ridiculous. And you love me. You roll your eyes, but you're smiling. You hold the shirt up. It smells faintly like him. Laundry detergent, cold air, and something warm you can't quite place. It's huge. It'll look cute oversized. You just want to see me drowning in your clothes. Maybe. He shrugs, feigning ignorance, knowing fully this was for his own indulgence. I wanted today to be special for you, too. My birthday doesn't matter much to me, but spending it with you does. You look down at the shirt again, fingers brushing the cracked ink. Thank you, Cole. Really. Bro, are we Rizless? Bro, you're supposed to say, your birthday matters to me, okay? Chat, anybody ever tell you their birthday doesn't matter? You hit them with the, your birthday, don't say that. Your birthday matters to me, okay? You say that to them right to their face. Instant Riz. He beams, bright and earnest. Put it on. I want to see. You stand, slipping the shirt over your head. It hangs loosely, the hem brushing your thighs. Unless it's someone you don't like, then you can just tell them, yeah, good, I hate you. Happy now? Very. He reaches out, gently tugging the sleeve to straighten it. We could, like, cut it up or something, if you want to match with me. He offered, referring to his own stylized shirt of one of the band's albums. Nah, that's fake as fuck, bro. That's fake as fuck, man. That's like those people who purposely buy Converse and then like rip holes in them and shit, man. You're not a real one. You're supposed to get those rips from the fucking pits, man. You're supposed to get those rips from the mosh pit and shit, man. What the hell? Nah, maybe tied or something. Okay, perfect. You open your mouth to respond, but the room lights flicker, the gentle moment broken. Cole's smile lingers, but the edges blur, smear, melt into darkness. Tuesday, 9:29 a.m. Nice. Rise and shine. Familiar voice rings gently in your ears as you blearily open your eyes. Waking up this time around was less taxing than yesterday. Oh, look at you, early birdie. And noticeably less disorienting. Good morning, Cole. Cole practically flinched where he sat, nearly tumbling off the bed entirely. You remember my name? He exclaimed, all too loud for how recently you had woken up. Huh? Was that wrong? Were you not meant to know his name or something? At your confusion, Cole frantically looked around the room as if the walls themselves were listening in on something not allowed. It's nothing. Come down for breakfast when you're ready, he said slowly as he got up from the bed, gently clicking the door shut behind him as he left. You head downstairs for breakfast, still shaking off the last traces of sleep and confusion from Cole's reaction. As you advance downstairs, you're met with a familiar smell of bacon, egg, and toast. He looks mad. I think it's because his pills didn't work as well as he was hoping they would. Cole must be making the same thing as yesterday. You take a seat at the table, watching the back of Cole as he mechanically made breakfast. Yeah, look at his eyes. He says nothing this time as he sets down the toast. Makes you a little anxious hearing Cole this quiet. Bro, not even a drop of, like, ketchup or something, man. I know not everyone eats ketchup on eggs, but, like, I'd take hot sauce, man. Just anything, man. Just a piece of bread, bacon, and egg, man. No sauce. Not even a sandwich. No salt or pepper. Not even a little pinch of paprika. I'm gonna kill myself. Breakfast passes quietly, the same as yesterday, save for Cole's lighthearted banter. Lemon pepper? Excuse? You put lemon pepper on your eggs? Wow. Actually, probably better because I know a guy who puts sugar on his eggs, and that's disgusting. People say I'm gross with ketchup? Fuck you. Okay? Almost everybody I know eats eggs with ketchup, okay? Sugar? Lemon pepper? That's crazy, bro. That's crazy. Breakfast passes quietly, the same as yesterday, save for Cole's lighthearted banter. I'm sure lemon pepper's okay, but a bit odd, isn't it? He was gazing deeply into your eyes, as if trying to assess something. His face was completely blank. It was so unnerving. You have some time. You have some time before lunch. Would you want to look around? Wait. You freeze mid-step. Cole stands at the bottom of the stairs, apron still on, hands clasped tightly in front of him. Can we talk before you wander off? His tone is gentle and he's smiling like before, but there's a strange urgency beneath it, like he's afraid you'll disappear if he looks away. There's no way you're putting honey on eggs. There's no way. Like he's afraid you'll disappear if he looks away. Talk about what? Just this. You. Today. He gestured towards the living room. Come sit with me for a bit, please. You nod, unsure what else to do. Cole briefly ducks into the kitchen before returning with his apron neatly folded once more. You sit on the couch. Cole sits beside you after setting the apron down on the coffee table beside a stack of Polaroids, close but not touching. His posture is stiff, like he's rehearsing how to be normal. I'm not gonna lie, bro. You look like a femboy. Hey, yo. Hey, I'm just saying, man. I'm just saying. You turn this man around. You turn this man around. Maybe put the paper bag on his head. I'm just saying. That's looking like a girl to me. He's not packing nothing down here, okay? Look, you can see, okay? Jeez. Sheesh. You remembered my name this morning. Yes? You're not supposed to do that. He says it quietly, almost like he's afraid of the words themselves. Is that bad? Yes. Well, no, it's wonderful. It's just unexpected. He fidgets with the hem of his winter sweater, twisting the fabric between his fingers. He looks away, embarrassed. A little femme presenting, okay? Let's just say that, you know? But today is different. You're not supposed to be different. Different how? I don't know, but your vibe is just different. He leans forward slightly, studying your face with unnerving intensity. It's nice, but it's wrong. You shift uncomfortably. Cole, what exactly do you want to talk about? Everything. He says it too quickly. I mean, just whatever you want. I want to hear you talk. About what? Anything. Your thoughts, what you think of the house, what you think of me. He pauses. Especially that last one. Why? Because I like hearing it. You sigh. You're being weirdly needy today. I'm your boyfriend. I'm allowed to be needy. No! No! You're supposed to go out, go to work, and let me do nothing! And pay for it, dude. God, I'm a trad wife. Hearing the term boyfriend coming from someone you basically met yesterday felt odd. He shifts closer, just an inch. Cole then takes your hand, the vast darkness of his skin nearly swallowing your fingers in his. Oh god, I'm gray. I'm gray. Whatever he's been feeding me, I'm goddamn gray! Probably got a golf ball for a head. Tell me something you remember. Cole murmured softly, his voice low with reverence. I don't remember much, but you remembered my name. I guess that stuck. It's not meant to. Nothing is. He laughs softly, almost breathless. Feels like a progress. Like maybe today will be better. Better than what? Than every day before today. He says it too quickly again. I don't want to ruin today. His fingers loosen their already gentle grip on yours, trailing down your palm. Are you wearing pants? No, there's like a skirt or something. I guess we're wearing like a skirt or maybe a dress. Or just maybe an oversized t-shirt. But no, considering the fact that my hand is gray, I think those are my legs. I could be wrong. Could be wrong. Could just be wearing sweatpants, you know? No, those I hope those aren't gloves, because they got fingernails on them. Can we just enjoy this morning? How? Talk to me. Ask me things. Let me be here with you. His voice softens. I miss you, even when you're right in front of me. Especially when your mind is usually so far away. I'll have to fix this later, but for now, I want to be here with you. Ah, extra dinner! I can't wait for second dinner now. I'll have to... Okay, I read that. Sorry, I was looking at my phone. Let's ask about the house. How long have we lived here? You moved in a few months ago. I've been here since I was 19. Why this house? Honestly, I chose a place far from my parents, but close by my friends. Did you not have a good relationship with your parents? No. Honestly, if my parents didn't mention the fact that I was going to turn into some monster-looking ass from The Grudge or The Ring, I'd be pretty upset too. He responds dryly, all fondness in his tone shriveled. Made you wonder if his parents were monsters too. But living on my own turned out to be just as bad. This place is too big for one person, and it got lonely whenever my friends couldn't hang out. But then I met you. His hands were fidgeting with yours now. Felt like he did this often once upon a time. You make this house a home. Oh my god, that's the name of the game! Finish it! End! Quit the game! Ask about him. Tell me about you. Me? I'm not that interesting. Yeah, but you're basically still a stranger to me. Fair enough. So tell me something real. Something real. Thinks for a long moment. I like when you say my name. That's not what I meant. It's what I meant. You dumbass. He leans closer, the few stray strands of hair in front of his face swaying slightly as he turned your hand around in his. But I guess we could go over the first date questions. If you really want. Let's see. My favorite color is red. I like how passionate it looks, and how much emotion can vary through it. My favorite animals are bugs. The real creepy crawly ones. The ones that maybe an average person would be disgusted at. My favorite season is wintertime, but I hate being cold. When he stopped talking, a calm silence drifted between you. To think that at some point these were things you knew about him, or these things about him, these were things you knew about him by heart. Thank you, Cole. He smiled. Anytime. You know, I never commented on the fact that his name is Cole with an H and without an E. That's like... Hi, my name's Haley with a 5. Just stop. Just stop. To be fair, his name could be like Cole. But yeah. Cool. What happened to me? He freezes. Nothing. That's not an answer. I don't know what I can tell you. Then tell me what you can. Cole swallows hard, his grip on your hand loosens, then tightens again like he's afraid you'll pull away. You got sick. Really sick. And I didn't know what to do. Sick how? He shakes his head, eyes dropping to your joined hands. You were dizzy, confused. You kept forgetting things. I thought it was stress or exhaustion or... I should have taken you to a hospital, I know that now. Why didn't you? His breath catches. Because you begged me not to. The room feels suddenly smaller. I did? He nods slowly, like he wasn't sure what he was saying either. I was trying to respect that. I thought I was helping. Silence settles between you, heavy but not hostile. The conversation lingers in the air long after it ends. You're not sure if you feel closer to him or farther away. Either way, the day moves on. Perfect! Monday, 1:30 p.m. Lunchtime. You're presented with another normal-looking sandwich. Same 2 slices of bread, same lettuce, same tomatoes, lunch meat, and some cheese. All the same. You pick it up and take your first bite, all while Cole continued to watch carefully. Once you were finished, that same bitter aftertaste lingered in your mouth. So, nothing. Cole blinked, a little confused. Nothing at all? Yeah. I see. Weirdo. He eyed your empty plate as always. Then he took the plate from in front of you, placed it in the sink and running the water, just as he had before. This time you could do what you wanted, right? Grab a fork. You then thought of the boarded door upstairs. The nails looked loose enough to try and pry off with something like a fork, maybe. But that means you have to distract Cole long enough to get one without being suspicious. You quickly think of a course of action. You awkwardly walk towards Cole as he's doing the dishes. The dishes. It is like one plate, brother. He notices you immediately. Need something, my dear. Just felt like talking a bit more. He smiled brightly, clearly pleased. And I'm more than happy to indulge you. Do you have any questions? Well, we got a lot of saves. Why do you love me? What's your full name? Do you miss going outside? Do you miss going outside? He's probably gonna say no, I love you. Then let's say, why do you love me? He looked a bit surprised at the question, not exactly expecting you to say that. He hummed softly, eyes drifting to the sink, as he pondered how to verbalize the sheer weight of what he felt for you. Would it be shallow to say because you're human? I was initially drawn to you with general attraction. Regular human stuff. So he's admitting he's not human. Okay. He paused, fingers stilling in the soapy water. But then you made the attempt to really get to know me. His voice softened, almost reverent. It made me feel real. You don't know how rare that is for someone like me. He let out a quiet breath, almost a laugh. I love you for you. I mean that. He is the grudge. Okay, what's your full name? He paused thoughtfully. My full name? It's been a long time since I've said it out loud. Cole is low-key more comforting to hear. I did not expect him to say low-key. I mean, I understand we're probably still really young, but that just did not feel like a part of his vocabulary. But if you really want to know. Sarcolin. My full name is Quang Sarcolin. Sarcolin? Do you miss going outside? That's an interesting name. I have no idea, like, where it'd be from. He paused mid-scrub, shoulders tensing just slightly. Could be European, could be, like, Asian. No idea. Outside is complicated. People would stare. They'd judge and ask questions. But with you, I didn't mind it as much. So yes, I miss it. But not as much as I'd miss you. Knock over the paper towels. Fuck that shit. Take a subtle step back, bumping the roll of paper towels off the counter with your shoulder. It hits the floor with a soft thud. He bends down to pick it up immediately, unbothered in the slightest. You're lucky you're cute. This was the distraction you needed to grab a fork from the drawer. Brother, how would he not hear that? You hastily pull it open just a bit before closing it. Walk away. Sorry about the trouble. I'll get out of your hair now. He turned around as he placed the paper towels back on the counter. Oh, no problem, honey. Accidents happen. You waste no time to hurry upstairs. The boarded door stands exactly where you left it. You wedge the fork behind the first nail and push. Gives way with a strained metallic groan that makes you wince. You work quickly, listening for any sign of Cole coming upstairs. Another board loosens. Another. The final plank drops to the floor. Drops? I hope you were placing them. You swallow hard and push the door open. The room beyond is dim and still. Oh, I don't like this. A storage room. Small, dusty, quiet. But the moment your eyes adjust, your stomach twists. Mundane, everyday objects are everywhere. Clothes you don't remember owning. Books with your handwriting in the margins. A backpack, a phone charger, a stack of notebooks tied with twine. A framed photo face down on the floor. You kneel beside a box labeled with your name. Your fingers brush the lid. Something warm flickers in your chest like recognition trying to break through the fog. You open the box. We're gonna get jump scared, bro. Inside are small objects, trinkets, receipts, notes, pieces of a life you can't remember living. Suddenly, you hear Cole's voice call to you from downstairs. Clock, honey, it's time for dinner. You step out of your room, closing the door shut behind you. My room is the locked room. He's gonna see that shit. As you descend the stairs, you notice that Cole wasn't at the bottom to greet you this time. He stayed in the kitchen. That's good. Dinner smells like spaghetti once again, but the moment you step into the kitchen, something feels off. Cole stands at the stove, shoulders low, movements slow and unfocused. Cole? Hello, honey. Dinner's almost ready. His voice is soft in a way that doesn't sound like him. Are you okay? Yeah, just tired. He tries to smile, but it doesn't reach his eyes. You sit as he sets a plate in front of you, then lowers himself at the kitchen table once more. Dinner is quiet, not tense, just muted. Sorry, I'm not very talkative tonight. It's okay. He gives a small, grateful nod. I'll be better after some sleep, that's all. Something about the way he says it makes your stomach twist. When you're finished, he stands and gathers the plates. You can go rest. I'll clean up. You sure? Yeah. Go on. Oh, we're going back in that room. Turns back to the sink, the soft clatter of dishes echoing through the dim kitchen. I mean, how do we expect for him not to get upset, though? Like, we opened that door with all the boards on it. We can't put them back on the wall. You know what I mean, chat? How are we supposed to... How is he... Like, we're mighty casual about all this. Okay, sorry. Okay, the soft clatter of dishes echoing through the dim kitchen. You watch it for a moment longer. Oh, I didn't have to, like, feed myself. Something is wrong. He just won't say what. You crawl into bed! Alone this time, as exhaustion settles into your bones after another strange day. The lamp beside the door casts a soft glow across the room, and your eyes grow heavy. Okay, well, clearly he's gonna know I broke into that room. Sleep takes you quickly. What's the worst that could happen? He could murder us. Sorry. You wake up, but this time Cole is nowhere to be seen. Your room is bathed in darkness. Ooh. The lamp you had fallen asleep with is turned off. You don't remember turning it off. You sit up slowly, letting your eyes adjust to the dark. The house feels different at night. Colder. Heavier. Like the walls are listening. Somewhere down the hall, you hear a hushed voice. It's Cole. You slip out of bed, feet touching the cold floorboards, and creep towards the door. The hallway's pitch black, save for a faint sliver of light leaking from beneath Cole's bedroom door. His voice is clearer now, and he sounded tense. No, Zeke, listen to me. You freeze. Zeke? Thought we weren't friends with Zeke no more. You inch closer, careful not to make the floor creak. I know what time it is. I know. No, I didn't tell them anything. I wouldn't do that. His tone sharpens, not angry, but scared. Zeke, please. Please tell me you can figure something out. The doses need to be higher. Clock's remembering things now. You know how dangerous that could get, don't you? Then a pause. Can't hear what's being said on the other end, barely being able to make out what Cole's saying himself. Please, if not for Clock, do it for me. Your heart pounds. You take another step. Then, is it gonna creak? The floor creaks quietly. Well, I'm dead. The whispering stops. Silence. You don't move, you don't breathe. Well, that was stupid. You should move. I'll call you back. See you soon. Shit. Footsteps. The quiet jingles of a key struggling in the lock. You dart back towards your room, slipping inside just as the hallway light flickers on. You should, you know what you should do actually? Instead of running back to your room and pretending to be asleep, you should actually go downstairs and be like, oh, I was thirsty. I'm just getting a glass of water. Yeah, that's what you should have done. It would have been like perfect because you've been like, what were you? I didn't even know. I'm sorry if I woke you up, you know? Just be like, oh, I didn't even hear anything. Crawl into bed and pull the blanket up to your chin, pretending to be asleep. The doorknob rattles. Your breath catches, but it doesn't open. After a long moment, you hear Cole's footsteps retreating down the hall. The house falls silent again. You stare at the ceiling, wide awake, the darkness pressing in around you. What had he meant by see you soon? You thought he couldn't leave the house. You don't sleep again for a long time. Well, you know, maybe the guy sends him like a package. End of demo for now. Thank you for playing, Julian. Maybe try again for a new route. You might find something new. Yeah, I definitely want to load that up, okay? I definitely want to load that shit up, bro. What the hell? Okay, we're going to start it from the top, I guess. Stay as calm as you can. Close your eyes and take some deep breaths. Opening them again when you feel ready enough to face whatever was downstairs. The demo was really good, by the way. That one route was interesting as fuck. I feel like there's a worse route, though, right? Like, I feel like being nice to him was good. I feel like I need to be mean. Ready enough to face whatever was downstairs. You get out of bed, your feet leading you towards the bathroom in your room. You had no idea what was there. Yet, it was like muscle memory. Looking in the mirror, you feel a bit more at ease. Look at yourself deeply in the mirror. You know, it's you, but it feels wrong. Okay, I'm going to be skipping, by the way. I'm going to be hitting the skip button. Okay, I have to eat this, right? I'm pretty sure I have to eat this. Like, there's no way I can't eat this. The four corners of the earth. There. Wait, let me stack it up again. Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah, dude. Look at this. Leaning tower of egg sandwich. Nom, 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 nom. Breakfast finished. Okay, skip. Who are you? Yeah, who are you? I'm going to be a bit mean. Goodness. Straight to the point today, aren't we? My name is... You can call me Cole. Okay, skip. So last time I said, where am I? So this time I'm going to say who... I'm going to ask him, what are you, actually? What are you? Well, I already told you I'm Cole. But I suppose I should have known nothing gets past my clever clock. I'm not human, if you couldn't tell. I guess you could say I'm a monster of sorts. Though, it might be easier if you just think I'm a weird-looking person instead. When we first met, I was someone that did a lot of bad things. You changed me. You're a murderer. What's going on with your hair? What kind of things did you do? Bad things? He sat quietly for a moment, as if contemplating what to say in response. Nothing to worry, you're pretty head over, honey. Oh, yeah, definitely worry. He glances at your empty plate as if double-checking that you ate it all. Okay, time to skip. Okay, last time we explored the house. I want to explore the house. I want to explore the house again, but this time I'm going to go upstairs. Head upstairs. Yeah. Antique. Okay. The locked room. The boarded room. The locked room. My room. Okay. I'm going to save. I want to look at everything this time. Because last time we just opened the box and we immediately got called down. So, this. Unavailable in demo. Take a closer look at the second picture. For some odd reason, you can't make out what's in the image. Get demo cuckold. Get demo cucked. Lol, sorry guys. You did it to me twice. Take a closer look for... Get demo cucked. There's something up there. I can see like their sketch and then they blackbarred it. That's funny. Okay, the book. You pick up the thin book. It's like one of those blank books you buy in an arts and crafts store. You open it up to see hand-drawn pictures inside. There were words scribbled beside each drawing. Was this Cole's handwriting? You know, Clock, I wanted to live forever so badly when I was little. I think I spent my entire life looking for you without even knowing it. How could I possibly want to live forever knowing you would end up dying before me? If I was human too, would things be easier for us? You changed my life, you know. You made me better. Every point in my life was leading up to this. I just know it. I can change this one little thing. If it means I get to keep you by my side. I don't have arms! Oh, I'd change everything. I'd do everything you wanted me to if you just asked. They told me I'm driving you insane. You don't seem that insane to me. Oh, is being near him like making my brain shrivel? The fuck does that doctor know about you that I don't? You don't need that. You need me. You're perfect. You always have been perfect to me. I can't stand to leave you, not when you're vulnerable like this. Just thinking about it makes me sick. Maybe we do have like some form of like dementia or something, and he's making it worse. I can leave everything behind if it means I get to move forward with you. I love you. Suddenly you hear Cole's voice from downstairs. Time for lunch. Oh, lovely. You step out of the room, closing the door shut behind you. You see Cole waiting at the bottom expectantly. He smiled wildly as he gently grasped your shoulder. I hope you're hungry. Okay. Yeah, okay, it's the same. Eat up. Yummy, 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 yummy. Okay. Do you write that book? Cole's smile didn't falter once, like he expected you to find it. Ah, yes. The theatrics of freshly heartbroken Cole. I thought that it would be nice if you could really see how I lay my heart bare for you in every way. So then inside the book, is what you wrote what really happened between us? He paused for a moment, examining your expression closely. In a way, yes. I wrote that book when you first moved in, and after your first diagnosis. You know they wanted to take you from me? As if they would know what you need more than I do. There was a manic glint behind Cole's eyes as he said that. It sounded like how his writing read. Unstable. He lets out a soft sigh, glancing down at your empty plate as if double-checking that you ate it all. Why does he do that? Why is it so important you finish all your food? Well, looks like we're all done here. Okay, I'm gonna skip. Look around downstairs. Okay. I saw the thing. Okay, this time I'm going to try staying, I guess? You sigh, shaking your head. It's not worth the risk. You're perfectly safe where you were. For the most part. Ha ha! You turn around, jolting at the sight of Cole, peeking from behind a corner, as if watching to see what you'd do. He flashed a grateful smile before returning to the kitchen, clearly pleased with your choice. Creep. Maybe it was best to keep an eye on Cole. After all, you weren't completely comfortable around him. You walked towards a couch in the living room, taking a seat and waiting. After a few moments, Cole finally emerges, from the kitchen. He smiles, pleasantly surprised that you stayed close by. Hi. Not gonna lie. I thought you were gonna try to leave. Any reason you decided not to? Why did you want me to leave? Why did you want me to leave? He averted his gaze. No, never that. It's just on rare days you don't immediately go to the door. Rare. You know, When you wake up every day, it's like a different version of your personality. It's like there's a million people playing the game every day that's new. Most of the time, you're super scared and hate me. Sometimes you're super kind and understanding. 8 times out of 10, you end up wanting to leave me. You know? I guess. I just wanted to chat a little more if that's alright. Cole visibly lit up. Of course. Anything you want. Cole walks back into the kitchen, then returns with the pink apron folded neatly in his arms. He sets it down on the bare coffee table, giving him his undivided attention. What are you curious about, my dear? Concerning. There are more people like you in the world. Cole sighed heavily, looking defeated in a way. I've totally lost my touch with my physical form. Yes. Yes, there are more like me all around the world. Way more than you'd think. Oh. Does he have the... I know, that's what I was saying, bro. Paper bag? Femboy. I mean, not even paper bag. Just be a girl at that point. He paused for a moment, eyeing you nervously. Do you think me not being human is scary? Yes. Not in a bad way, though. Yes. Your eyebrows knit together with distrust as you take a step backwards. Yes, of course I think that's a little more than concerning. So you're not human and what? You're just keeping me in your house? Cole's posture sank, clearly distressed. Hey now, let's not get hasty with the assumptions. Are you going to kill me? Oh, hold on. He tried to reach out, approaching unthreateningly, yet you still took a step back. Did you kidnap me by force to stay with you? Clock, please. Are you planning to eat me? There was a sudden strike of pain in your head. Your vision was starting to blur around the edges. Clock, don't be like that, please. You sink to the ground, legs failing you as you clutch at your pounding head. I'm here to keep you safe. I would never do anything to hurt you. You can't think straight. Why was this happening? Oh, honey, I'm so sorry. You remember being led by careful hands to what you could only assume to be his couch. Rest your eyes for a while, honey. It never gets easier to do that. He did that. He did it. You slowly come to your senses, the distant sound of soft humming coming from the kitchen. Does he have, like, psychic powers, then? You pop yourself onto your elbows. Your ears were ringing slightly, but it was manageable. Cole. The humming stops and you hear a rush of footsteps before Cole is looming over you. You hardly had time to register how quick he moved before he was helping you up. Hello, dear. How do you feel? Fine, I guess. What happened? How long was I out? Can I skip? I can skip. Okay. It's dinner time. Maybe some food will get you feeling better. Skip. Skip. Eat. 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 Dinner finished. Who are the people in the picture? There were people we were close with. But softly examining your expression closely, the headache is still going. Do you recognize anyone in the picture? Only you. Can I not skip this? But just barely. You really did look different. I was handsome, right? No. Ouch. My ego. He genuinely looked like his feelings were hurt. Good! I'll have you know that I was quite popular when I looked like that. You'd be surprised. Well, to answer your question, Little Red Riding Hood was a woman named Phoebe, and Goldie... This is stuff we've seen. They were closest friends, not anymore. No, not anymore. Okay, picks up the plates. It's getting late. You should get to bed. Say goodnight and go to sleep. He pats your shin through the blanket. Good night, sweetheart. Ah. You hear him step out, the door clicking softly behind him. Oh, he locked the door. Rise and shine. Oh, he locked the door. Oh, fuck, we just skipped everything. Okay. Ask about the house or him? So we asked about him last time. Let's ask about the house? Oh, maybe I did. Ask about him. Tell me about you. Me, I'm not that interesting. Yeah, but you're basically still a stranger to me. Fair enough. Okay, the house. Never mind. ... Cool. What happened to me? Okay, nothing. Skip. Wait, I want to grab a fork. I want to grab a fork. Or dot dot dot, maybe? Dot dot dot. Get up from your seat with a certain drag to your limbs. The confusion and constant state of uncertainty was starting to take its toll on you. Quietly walk over to the drawer with the utensils, pulling it open and searching for a knife. Uh, 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 I mean, stab him. Sure, that's... I didn't know that was the choice between grabbing a fork and... Okay, yeah, stab him. You see his back turned to you, washing the singular dish you had eaten from with such focus and care. Then you look down at the knife in your hand. You take a step forward. Then another. You slowly raise your arm over your head and... Holy... Brother, it's still censored. I mean, you told me I was gonna see some gore, bro. Come on. You can't tell me you're gonna show me the gore and then censor it, man. But alright, cool. You stabbed him in the neck. Blood began spraying as he toppled over, gasping. You had punctured an artery. He was bleeding out. For some reason, you were suddenly paralyzed, your limbs refusing to cooperate with you, no matter how much you wanted to take this chance to flee the house. You could only stare as Cole's appearance had changed, his limbs becoming bony with dark tendrils writhing around his body like drying snakes. Horror struck you as Cole's eyes met yours. He barely looked human. You were afraid he was going to finally kill you. Yet when he spoke, it was soft. A bit garbled from choking on his own blood, but still oddly kind. It's okay, honey. Everything's okay. Don't panic. He wheezed as he struggled to stand. There. He looked so afraid. He gathered your stiff body in his arms, gently squeezing you. I'm so sorry I scared you. Am I so horrible you want me dead? His hold became firm, unwilling to let you go even as his legs buckled, dragging you down to the floor with him. Would you preferred if it was preferred it if I was a human, my love? It was getting hard to breathe. Could we have avoided this if I wasn't so disgusting? It was starting to feel suffocating. Couldn't breathe, managing only weak gasps that barely got oxygen into your body. Cole's body was warm. So warm. I forgive you. Even if you aren't sorry, I forgive you. Nice. You wake up on the couch, completely disorientated. You slowly sit up, resisting the urge to close your eyes again as your vision swam. Eventually, you managed to get to your feet. Cole was nowhere to be seen. The blood on the ground was gone, and the bathroom was empty when you peeked inside. He must be in his room. Tuesday, 7:02 p.m. Huh. On the table is spaghetti again. Eat it? Oh, I don't have to eat the spaghetti? No, I don't want to eat the spaghetti. You leave the food on the table, completely untouched, and turn to go upstairs. Decided to go to sleep early. You crawl into bed alone this time as exhaustion settles into your bones after another strange day. Okay. Let's skip. It's Cole, so he wasn't dead after all. That notion made you shiver a little. Convince yourself that it wasn't a deep enough cut. Not that he's incapable of being killed at all. Surely there would be a way to end all this somehow. You slip out of bed, feet touching the cold floorboards, and creep towards the door. The hallway is pitch black, save for a faint sliver of light leaking from beneath Cole's bedroom door. His voice is clearer now, and he sounded tense. Okay, skip. The doses need to be higher. I got stabbed, for fuck's sake. That doesn't worry you at all? There was a desperate worry in his hushed voice. If Cluck remembers any more, then... Getting here was... Okay, I'm gonna hit skip. Oh, it's still the same? Oh, it's still the same ending. Okay. Yes, eat it? Does that make a difference? No, it didn't make a difference whatsoever. Okay. Let's, hesitate to stab him. As you reach for the utensil, you pause. Even if everything was overwhelming, was this really the only course of action? You sighed, closing the drawer. The noise alerted Cole, causing him to glance over you. Everything all right, honey? You look down at your feet, conflicting thoughts filling your head. Everything's fine, Cole. Oh, and it's back to this option. What if I hit ... again? Okay. Pulling for a knife. Okay, hesitate. Okay, let's grab the fork. So you're forced. Okay, I think we got to ask all these questions. Yeah. Knock over the paper towel. Stab him again. Stab him again. Stab him. See his back turned to you, kneeling on the ground. Then you look at the metal fork in your hand. You take a step forward, then another. You're close enough to hear Cole mutter something under his breath as you bring your arm over your head. Cole began turning his head to face you, worried by your silence. Hey, are you? Fork! Ah, yes, the fork isn't blurred. Good. You stabbed him in the neck. Blood began spraying as he toppled over, grasping. You punctured an artery, and he was bleeding out. Good. Okay, but I was paralyzed. And he got up. Okay. Barely looked human. I really would. Dear God. Fuck. Gripped the edge of the table. Wordlessly watched as he staggered into the bathroom, leaving a trail of his blood as he went. Wait, this time he went to the bathroom. When you heard the door click shut, that's when you finally regained control of your limbs. You looked at the fork on the ground, picking it up and heading upstairs with a haunted look in your eyes. Maybe you didn't need to do that. Oh, okay. The boarded door stands exactly where you left it. You wedge the fork beneath the first nail and push. Okay, we're gonna skip. You open the box. Okay. You whip your head around. You have to expect for Cole to catch you. The hairs in your arm standing on end. You wait anxiously as soft, staggering footsteps pass by the hallway. Then the quiet shut of a door. Keep searching. You sift through the items, each one stirring something faint and painful in the back of your mind. An uncharged phone, a note with your handwriting, a photo torn down the middle. You don't know what any of it means. You grab the phone charger you saw earlier, plugging the phone into the wall. Continue to look around, finding an assortment of things that slowly remind you of who you used to be. Your head throbs a little as you sit on the ground beside your charging phone, till you hear the sound of it turning on, charged enough for the screen to light up. Pick it up with careful hands, unfamiliar with how to handle a phone after so long. As you swipe up, your screen is bombarded with notifications, unseen and dating back for months and months. From family, friends, your old job, software updates, social media notifications. What do you want to look at first? Call the police! I need to call the police! You spot the bright red SOS button on your home screen and press on it. We'll check everything else after. You flinch when it automatically transfers you to a call. Ring. I can't click. Ring. Click. 911, what's your emergency? End of demo for now? No way! Thank you for playing. Maybe try again for a new route. You might find something new. Yes, I will. Okay. Check the messages. Click on the Messages app, the notifications piling up to 99 plus. Every message you see is from unsaved contacts, as if someone had deleted them all prior to this. Many were of worry, reaching out to check in after months of MIA. Few were angry, the words sticking out to you most being abandoned and running away. But there was one contact at the very top who still had a name. Zeke. There were no new messages, and all past conversations were brief. The only other name besides yours and Cole's that's in your life. Couldn't hurt to try and reach out. You type something small. Help me. Help me. Help me. A very unsubtle cry for help. There was a brief moment of just total stillness. Then the message was read, and he began to type back. I'm trying. You blink, a little confused. How? I don't know how you got a hold of this number, or if you remember me, but believe me, I'm trying. What? After a few more minutes, it was clear he wasn't going to respond. Oh, he's lowering the dosage. Because he's the one giving us the dosage to Cole, right? He's gonna tell Cole? Maybe. But I think the reason we're remembering stuff is because I think Zeke is lowering the dosage that he's giving Cole. I kind of like this game because every time you start a new day, like every time you replay the game, It's like you're just because remember, he's feeding us drugs in the food, right? To make us, like, forget everything, I assume. That's a big guess, but it's kind of implied, right? But I kind of like that because at the same time, it's like every day you do these actions, it's kind of canon because it's like a new day. You step back into the hallway, mind still racing. The house feels different now. Heavier. Quieter. You glance into the locked room on the other end of the hall. You clutch the fork tighter as you take a hesitant step towards the stairs back down. Cole was nowhere to be seen. The blood on the ground was gone and the bathroom was empty when you peeked inside. He must be in his room. Tuesday, 7:02 p.m. On the table is spaghetti again. Eat it? No. Skip. Zeke? You freeze. So he was still in contact with him. Didn't have much time to ponder it as you heard Cole's hushed voice once more. Inch closer, careful not to make it creak. I wouldn't tell them that. Oh, it's still the same ending, though? You run back to the bed? Okay, yes. Hello. A simple greeting, just to scope out what the guy was like. A brief moment of just total stillness, and then the message was read, and he began to type back. Hi. Huh. It was strangely anticlimactic. You hesitated before typing something in response. My name is Clock. Do I know you? Didn't know what else to say. Of all the questions, this seemed the most important to ask. He typed for a while, then the bubble disappeared. Then reappearing. You are my friend, and I know bad things are happening to you. So I'm doing what I can to help you through this. He stared at those words for a long time, but after a few more minutes, it was clear he wasn't going to respond. Oh, okay. Bad things are happening to you. House feels different, heavier, quieter. Cole was nowhere to be seen. Eat it? No. It doesn't make a difference. Okay. So now we'll check social media. You look on social media. There are posts that you're tagged in, each one saying you were missing. There was a sharp pain in your head the more you stared at the screen. You had to put it down. Cole was nowhere to be seen. The blood on the ground was gone, and the bathroom was empty when you peeked inside. Must be in his room. Oh, wait, really? Yeah, sure, eat it. I don't think that really matters. Okay. You've had enough? House feels different, heavier, quieter. Cole was nowhere to be seen. No, don't eat it. I don't know. Seems like that I have to go further back. Walk away. I could stab him, but I'll walk away. Then that just happens. Oh, man. I wonder if there's anything more. There's so many routes, man. There's so many routes. Okay. I'm going to be bad the whole time. Freak out. I'm going to freak out the whole time, okay, chat? Be a big massive bitch. Who are you? What are you? Why are you so pale? You're hurting my feelings, dear. Let's see. Skin condition, yes. Good enough. Okay, wait. I want to go back to that question. What's going on with your hair? Yes, my hair. Static? Would you believe that, my dear? Kind of had to. Okay, I'm just gonna go back to this. What kind of things did you do? Okay. I'm gonna stay put. I'm gonna stay put this time. Maybe it was best to keep an eye on Cole. After all, you weren't completely comfortable around him. You look around, seeing a modest living room right beside the kitchen. The severe lack of walls was kind of unsettling. If you looked around at any point of the house, you could see everything with little to no obstruction. You spot a hallway beside the staircase that leads upstairs. Maybe it's best to leave it alone for now. Walk towards a couch in the living room, taking a seat and waiting. After a few moments, Cole finally emerges from the kitchen, immediately peeking into the hallway next to the stairs. Scan the hall, a little confused before his eyes land on you, sitting peacefully on the couch in the living room behind him. He smiles, pleasantly surprised that you stay close by. Hi. Not gonna lie, I thought you were gonna try and escape. You didn't want to look around the house. I just wanted to chat a little more, if that's alright. Cole visibly lit up. Of course, anything you want. Cole walks back into the kitchen, then returns with the pink apron folded neatly in his arms. He sets it down on the bare coffee table, giving him his undivided attention. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna go back on that one because it just... Oh, can I not load? Wait, can I not load the game? I have to do it from there. Okay, never mind. I'm not gonna stay put. Explore the house. I'm gonna head upstairs, I think. I'm gonna head upstairs, or... I'm gonna try to escape. I'm gonna try to escape. Leave. I'm gonna get jump scared. Eat this shit. What was I like before? I don't think we ever asked that. I don't really know anything about myself. What do you think of me? What were you like? Well, to me, you're still exactly the same. Beneath the confusion, you're still my darling clock. He subconsciously made a face of confusion. He noticed and averts his gaze, embarrassed. I've always had a hard time putting my thoughts into words. The things I feel about you, think about you. It's hard to explain in a way you'd understand. You haven't changed that much. At least not to me. You're still so perfect. Every day when you wake up over again, it's like getting to know you over and over and over for the first time. Without even realizing it, you were beginning to lean away from him in your seat. The passionate declaration wasn't quite what you were expecting, but you weren't surprised. However unsettling it was. Cole seems to have caught what he had said as well, an embarrassed look on his face as he hastily apologized. Jeez, that was pretty intense, huh? I'm sorry. I know that wasn't really an answer to your question, but it's the best I can give. At least you could trust he was being honest and genuine. Even if it wasn't exactly what you wanted to hear, it gave you a better picture of what kind of man Cole was. It's fine, I guess. It means he's shallow. It means all he cares is your looks. Even if you're evil and shit. Sorry, I had to tell something. He lets out a soft sigh, glancing down at your empty plate as if double-checking that you ate it all. Why does he do that? Why is it so important you finish? Okay. Let's look around upstairs now. Okay. Boarded room. Your room. Okay. Back to the box. But I want to know more about the... This time we're going to talk to him about the disc. Click them to inspect. Wonder what's on the disc. Okay. It's a receipt for an antique lamp. The same one out by the stairs. Looks like a drive-through coffee shop order. Assortment of flowers dried and carefully tied together. Bits of the petals were beginning to flake off into the box. It says, from Cole to you, Big Red Sharpie. Okay. Okay, this time I'm going to ask about the disc, I think. Maybe we'll just ask about everything. I don't know. Okay. What's all the stuff in the shoebox? Yeah, I want to know about everything this time. Okay. Let's ask about the CD. November 17th. I told you once that I always wanted to do the 2000 CD playlist thing with my partner. So you let me burn one of my playlists into a CD. Haha. I don't know if you ever listened to it, but I like to think you did. He picks up the plate, disregarding the strange nature of the meal as he stands up to put it in the sink. It's getting late. You should get to bed. So is the memory going to be different this time? Yes. You see the light first, soft golden, spilling through the blinds of your old apartment like warm honey. You're sitting on the floor in front of your coffee table, tying your shoes for work. Your jacket is half zipped, your bag is open beside you, and the faint smell of laundry detergent lingers in the air. There's a knock on your door. It's open. The door creaks and Cole slips inside without waiting for permission. Hair freely flowing with the wind, hoodie sleeves pushed up, cheeks flushed from the cold. Wow, he looks cool. Morning, honey. You're early. I know. I didn't sleep. He steps over your scattered shoes and sits beside you on the floor, knees bumping into yours. He's holding something. A plastic case with something inside. I made you something. CG. You made me something? He nods, eyes bright with a nervous, excited energy. A CD. Like the old days. I burned a playlist for you. He turns the case as if teasing the grand reveal as the smooth surface reflects the morning sun. Remember when people used to trade mixtapes? I always wanted to do that with someone I loved. You still have a CD burner? No, but Zeke does. His brother had one, so I broke in and stole it from his childhood home. You laugh, and he beams like that was the reaction he was hoping for. He stole it. I picked songs that reminded me of you. I listened to that artist you couldn't get tickets for. You remembered that? You remembered that. I remember everything about you. He nudges the CD closer to you, flipping it around you so you could see it now. Go on, look. In big red Sharpie it read, "From Cole to you, heart," in his sloppy handwriting. He looked at you with soft eyes and an expectant smile. So, do you love it or what? He teased, eager to get a response. It's cute. Play it later, okay? Promise me you'll listen. I promise. He exhales relieved. I like making things for you. For a moment, everything feels warm, safe, familiar, but the hallway lights flicker. The bustle of the streets outside distorts. Cole's smile lingers, but the edges blur, smear, melt into darkness. Okay, I'm gonna hit skip. It made you feel a little uncomfortable. Okay, hearing the term boyfriend coming from someone you basically met yesterday felt odd, uncomfortable. He shifts closer just an inch. Okay, I'm gonna hit skip again. Okay, save. Okay, I'm gonna ask about him, the house, ... Cole, what are you doing to me? He freezes. Nothing. That's a damn line I know about it, and I know it. You keep your eyes fixed on your hands. His gentle ministrations have come to a full stop. I'm not an idiot. Cole was completely still. New content, okay. I get random headaches whenever you're upset or something. I pass out, miraculously wake up, and I'm supposed to, what? Believe this just happens? Yeah, I was gonna say it's him causing it. Cole's breath stutters, barely audible, but enough to confirm he's rattled. You think I'm doing this on purpose? His hands were trembling a bit as they tightened their grip on yours. I think you know more than you're saying. His jaw clenches, his eyes flick away, then back, then away again like he's cornered. You got sick, that's all. You were falling apart and I didn't know how to help. Sick how? You were confused, forgetful, you kept collapsing, I panicked. Can you give me 1 second? Chat, 1 second. Sorry, I'm back. I'm sorry. I know you tried to hit me, though, you son of a bitch. I know you tried to smack me. I dodged it. Ah! You suck. You're banned. Mods, death with hammers. Now, back to the game. You're confused, forgetful. You kept collapsing. I panicked. Instead of getting help, you kept me here. His expression cracks, but more like out of desperation. You begged me not to take you anywhere. You said you didn't trust anyone else. You said you only wanted me. That doesn't sound like me. I know it doesn't, but that's what happened. And you expect me to believe that? He looks at you like he's bracing for impact. I expect you to believe that I'm trying, even if I'm doing a terrible job. The tension between you simmers, sharp and unresolved. Conversation lingers in the air long after it ends. Not sure if you feel closer to him or farther away. The day moves on. Tuesday. You present it with another normal-looking sandwich. Okay, all the same. Pick it up, watches carefully. So, who are the people in the picture? I mean to ask you who the people in the picture, people you're close with. You recognize anyone? Only you, but just barely. It really did look different. No. Ouch, my ego. Generally looked like his feelings were hurt. Quite popular. Be surprised. Okay. Closest friends, not anymore. Skip. Grab a fork. I can't stab him. He paused thoughtfully. My full name. Miss going outside. Okay. Knock over the paper towels. Can I stab you at this? Yes, I can. I can stab him again this time. I want to try... Okay, I'm going to walk away. I'm going to come back to that one. Because is it any different? No. So that one, I have no other choices. So stab him. Let's see what happens when I stab him. And let's keep searching. Now, the only one that seems to continue is the messages, right? Because if I do this, it's just the same. Eat it? No, let's not eat it. And if I do it again, skip, help me, says the same thing. Yes, that doesn't really matter. I don't know if there's anything else right now in the demo, by the way, chat. I actually don't know if there's, like, anything else. I didn't actually check. I guess there's the other memories that we can pick. We were mean to him this time, though, right? We were mean to him this time. Right? I think. I don't know what else we could do that's different. There's gotta be more, though. There's gotta be more, right? There's gotta be more. There's gotta be more mean things I can do to him. Mean things. I want to be mean. Chat, I want to be mean. How do I be mean to him? How can I be ruder? How can I be more mean to him? I guess I could just play the memories, I guess. There's definitely more stuff, though. There's definitely more stuff we're missing. Give me a second. I'm trying to think. Oh, oops. Don't worry about that. You didn't hear anything. Okay. Load. It's the thing we ask him about. When we ask him the stuff about this. So we said the CD, we've said the band shirt. Let's try the bear. April 6th. We went to an arcade to kill time before work, and I won you that stuffed bear. Chuckled softly. I burned through so many quarters that day. Picks up the plate, disregarding the strange nature of the meal as he stands to put it in the sink. It's getting late. You should get to bed. So good night. Yoo-hoo! Familiar voice calls out to you as you step outside the cafe you frequent. Drink in hand is a little something before clocking into work. Oh, hi, Cole. You say fondly, turning around to face the man as he grins widely, his raven hair tied up in a messy bun. His uniform is a line cook in hand. Hello, honey. You're up to work a bit earlier than usual. You smile, leave it to Cole to remember every aspect of your schedule. And You glance down at your phone screen, having picked up on a bit of his as well. 17 minutes late for yours. He just shrugged, his bright smile unwavering as his doting gaze stayed fixed on you. Missed the subway. Next one isn't for another hour-ish, so I thought I'd burn some time. Lucky me to run into my lover on the way. You sigh, exasperated for him, since clearly he was unbothered. Oh, and we still haven't done a run where we're super nice to him the entire time. Your station won't be set up in time for morning service. You mumble against the lid of your drink as you take a sip. Whatever, this was out of my control. He brushes it off, clearly more focused on spending time with you than going to work now that he has you. How about we do something fun instead? He wiggles his eyebrows, playfully stepping closer and holding out his arm. The unspoken offer of an impulsive adventure lingers between you two. Fun? At a time like at 9 in the morning? He gasps melodramatically. Fun can happen at any hour, thank you very much. You roll your eyes, but your smile betrays you. What did you have in mind? His grin widens, just a little too excited. Arcade. What are you, 5? You're just going to be late. I know. And you don't care? Not even a little. He loops his arm around yours before you could protest, tugging you gently down the street. Come on, honey. 1 game, 2 games, 10. Who's counting? Based. You laugh despite yourself, letting him pull you along. The arcade is nearly empty this early in the morning, lights flickering lazily, machines humming like they're waking up too. I can't believe it's open. Cole beelines towards the claw machines with the enthusiasm of a child. I also love the claw machine. I won't lie. I love playing it, even when I lose. Look, they restocked the prizes. You're such a dork. A dork who wins things for his lover. He cracks his knuckles like he's preparing for battle. You know these things are rigged, right? They are. Not for me. Look, I've won a lot. They are rigged, okay? It's like straight up that the claws have like different settings, like a random chance on the grip, okay? I've picked the same things up at like the same exact way I picked them up, and it will do different things. Like sometimes it will just let go early. Sometimes the grip, sometimes the fucking claw goes down like super far, and it like half of the rope is on the fucking like on the other plushies, okay? That shit is so rigged. Sometimes you get a good grip and it actually grabs onto it actually like tightens. But most of the time it doesn't, and that's how they get away with it. But sometimes you're kind of lucky and you can kind of, even when it's loose, you can still win because you can kind of drag something a little closer and closer. He says it with such confidence you can't help but laugh. Feeds in a quarter, then another, then another. The claw descends, misses. Oh, I have like too many. I like play every time I go to an arcade, and I literally win something like every time. It's gotten to the point that I give them to my parents, and then they feed them to the dog. But I have some cool plushies. I have some cool plushies I kept. Warm up. Another quarter. Miss. That one was practice. Another. Miss. Cole. I'm entering a flow state. You watch him burn through quarters like they came from trees, determination etched into every perfect line of his face. Also, the quarter ones are the worst, because they're going to make you feed so many in. The best are where you pay for the coins. That's better. When you pay straight up for like coins, those machines tend to be better. I don't know why. Maybe because they took more money already. Finally, after what feels like an eternity, but it's usually more fun that way because you're like at an arcade. The claw grips a small stuffed bear. It wobbles, it slips, it catches again. It drops into the prize chute. Shoot. Yes! He pumps his fist triumphantly, the lazy updo swaying with motion. He retrieves the bear and holds it out to you with both hands like it's something sacred. Cute little brown bear with a red ribbon around its neck. For you. You take it, warmth blooming in your chest. You really didn't have to. I wanted to. He steps closer, voice softening. I always want to. Open your mouth to respond, but the arcade lights flicker. The hum of machines distorts. Cole's smile lingers, but the edges blur, smear, melt into darkness. Okay. The next day. Rise and shine. Okay. Go through the day. The house. Skip. Ask him. Skip. ... Skip. Nothing. A little confused. Nothing at all? Yeah. I see. Huh. Grab a fork. What's your full name, buddy? Do you miss going outside, buddy? Knock over the paper towel, buddy? I want to stab him. I want to always stab him. Keep searching. Messages. Help me. No, don't eat it anymore. Okay, no. Let's try walking away. You don't find the phone when you do that. I guess because he cuts you off. Stab him. I'm just going to try the other one. Other buttons. Social media. No. Still happens. Stab him. Keep searching. I'm checking everything, bro. Okay, no. Okay, so we gotta go back to that one. Okay. So we did the bear, the CD, the band shirt, the flowers. May 25th, 20XX. I surprised you at work just because I felt like it. I distinctly remember it was a busy week where we didn't hang out much. Your manager always hated me since I take up so much of your time. Picks up the plate, disregarding the strange nature of the meal as he stands to put it in the sink. It's getting late. You should get to bed. Okay, say goodnight. Remember the exhaustion first, the dull ache in your shoulders, the lingering smell of printer ink, and stale office air. Been a long week, too long, the kind where every day blurred into the next. Standing behind the counter at your old job, sorting through a stack of paperwork your manager dumped on you last minute. The fluorescent lights buzz overhead, flickering faintly like they're on their last legs. You rub your temples, trying to will away the headache forming behind your eyes. The bell above the front door jingles. Welcome in. You look up. Hi, honey. Yo, sick-ass belt, bro. Holy shit. Bro's dripped. Hi, honey. Cole still stands in the doorway, hair up in a ponytail due to the warm afternoon sun. He's holding a bouquet, nothing fancy, despite him being able to buy an entire flower shop if he wanted to. He's rich. They were wildflowers, messy, colorful, and perfect. Cole, what are you doing here? It's surprising you. He steps forward, the flowers cradled carefully in one hand. Been working so hard this week, I missed you. You didn't have to come all the way here. I wanted to. He offers you the bouquet. The petals brush your fingers as you take it. They're beautiful. Where am I supposed to keep these, Cole? I'm at work. God. I picked them myself. Do you think I have a vase at work? Honestly, though. If I received flowers at work, I'd honestly be like, thank you, but I have nowhere to put these. He said pointedly, as if fishing for praise, despite the messy showcase. You picked them? What? I can be romantic. You laugh and he beams like he's been waiting all week to hear it. Let's hope scary Larry doesn't see me. Swear he wants me dead. He hates everyone. But I feel like he hates me more than the average person. Because you distract me. That's hardly an offense killing over. He leans against the counter, watching with that soft, adoring look he always had in moments like this. I just wanted to see you. Even for a minute. You look down at the flowers again. They're simple, uneven, some petals bent, but they're genuine. Thank you, Cole. Really. He reaches out, brushing a strange petal from your sleeve. Anything for you. Damn it, Clock, if that's your boyfriend again, I swear to God. Cole smiles sheepishly, leaning in to press a soft kiss to your forehead, before rushing to flee the scene. You watch as he runs out, the door blending into the wall as the edges blur, smear, melt into darkness. Skip. Rise and shine. Dot, dot, dot. Wait. Okay, yeah. Only you, but just barely. Yes, you're handsome. You're so very handsome. Still are. Giggle with him as he leans a little closer. Okay. Time to grab a fork. Time to stab bro. I still have the option to stab him now. But when I did the nicer route, I couldn't. But I'm just gonna save, just see what happens if I save, and I'll stab him. See if anything different happens, but I don't think it will. Hello, Zeke. But I don't think I'll get anything different on those ones. I don't think I'll get anything different. So now last one, the antique store receipt, March 1st. Oh man, I actually. Okay, this one's embarrassing. I would loiter around that store when I saw you go in there one time, just in case I would see you again. When I finally did see you, I panicked and bought a chandelier because I didn't want to seem like a stalker. He giggled thinking about it again. Oh, you're a stalker. I mean, I ended up getting your number, so it all worked out for me in the end. You stalked me. He picks up the plate, disregarding the strange nature of the meal as he stands up to put it in the sink. Good night. You're behind the counter of the antique shop, sorting through a stack of mismatched receipts and polishing a glass display case that never seems to stay clean. The bell above the door jingles occasionally as customers wander in and out, but the afternoon has been slow. If today gets any quieter, you might fall asleep standing up. The bell jingles again. Welcome in. You look up. Hi. Hello. A man stands in the doorway, frozen mid-step like he didn't expect you to be here. He's wearing a shirt too thin for the weather, hair flowing down his back, eyes wide and panicking. In panic. Cool. This was the same man from a few weeks ago who you met at the bar. Hi. Yes. Hello. I'm here to shop. Shop for what? He glances around the store like he's searching for an excuse. A chandelier. A chandelier. Yes. You can't suppress a smile at his flustered behavior. It was clear he was here for you. He darts into the aisles, pretending to browse, picking up random objects and putting them back in their wrong places. You watch him from behind the counter, amused. You know, you could just say hi like a normal person. He pokes his head around a shelf. I didn't want to seem like a stalker. By coming in here and acting like a burglar, disappeared behind a shelf, clearly embarrassed. I panicked. You laugh under your breath. After a moment, he reappears holding the most ridiculous thing he could have possibly chosen. The chandelier. I'll take this. He sets it on the counter. It's a chandelier. Cole, this is one of the older ones we have. It's overly expensive for being so ugly. Please ring it up anyway. It's not that ugly. What the hell? You side-eye him. You know, it just needs a bit of a polish. Side-eye him a bit before scanning the tag sticker on one of the candle holders, printing out the receipt as Cole fumbled with putting his card back into his wallet. So, he started again, trying to seem more nonchalant than he truly was. Do you think I could get your number? I've been keeping an eye out for you ever since the night we met. Sheer honesty of the request you made. Made you double take. Just a moment ago, he was nervously paying for a ridiculous chandelier. Now he was asking for your number in the most forward way ever. Yeah, man, I guess. Yeah, man, I guess. Wow, we are swooned. Ladies, don't do this. Nah, I mean, honestly, it doesn't matter that much. Either, either he's a creep or he's not. Either way, you're only gonna find out if you date him, right? You pull out a pencil as you scribble down your digits onto the receipt. He flushes, rubbing the back of his neck. I saw you worked here once, and then I kept coming back, just in case I'd see you again. So you were loitering. He scoffed lightheartedly, holding out the receipt for him to take. Strategically. He agreed, visibly easing up as you took the small paper with tentative fingers. You shake your head, smiling despite yourself. You're ridiculous. But it worked. He beams, clearly proud of himself, but the fluorescent lights flicker. Okay, bustle the streets, okay. We're waking up. Okay, let's do all this. Ba 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 ba. Nothing. Grab a fork. Ask all our questions. No, I don't know, man. I'm like never sure if this is actually going to be anything different. Stab him. I just love stabbing people. I love stabbing people, chat. I love stabbing people. It's the best. No, wait. Walk away. Boom. Okay. I want to win. Okay, I want to win. Okay, so we've asked all those questions. The literal only thing left is to stay as calm as you can. I'm masculine. I'm going to be nice to him. I'm going to be nice to him, chat. I'm going to be real nice. Thank you for breakfast. Where am I? Who am I? What are you? Who am I? Well, you're a clock. You're my lover. And you love cats. Oh, perfect. I do. Wow, you're pretty much on the spot, on the ball, bro. Do I? I don't know. Do you? He giggled. At least he has a sense of humor. What about my friends, my family? Yeah, I never asked this question either. God, I'm ripping through save files. What about my friends, my family? What about them? Do I have a family? Did I have friends? Can you remember them? No. Then they probably weren't important. He giggled again, a bit louder this time. I thought of that one last night. Pretty good, right? We have a comedian on our hands. You were not so amused. Glances at your empty plate as if double-checking that you ate it all. Would you look at that? You're all done with breakfast. Okay. I said I'd be nice. Stay put. Why do you have that apron? You glance down at the pink apron on the table. It's almost comical to look at, given the circumstances and the general mood of the entire house. Why do you have that apron? Do you not like it? No, I think it's adorable. I just didn't expect someone like you to wear anything like it. Well, I typically don't. This is the only piece of clothing I own that's like this. You're actually the one that talked me into wearing it. This was before I started losing my memory, right? Yes, that's exactly right. Was it recently? It looks brand new. It's actually been just about a year since I bought it. And it's that spotless? Don't you cook and clean with it on every day? Yes. But when I bought it, I told myself that if it got dirty at all in any way, I would have to kill myself on the spot. Oh. You know, I mean, you and I think alike, actually. You blink a little confused. Uh, that's nice, I suppose. Oh, look at that. Lunchtime. You open your mouth to say something, but you're sat in the chair once more. Okay, alright, let's eat up. Yeah. Nom nom nom. What was I like before? I don't really know anything about myself. Be interested in hearing your thoughts about me and who I used to be. What you were like. Well, to me, you're exactly the same. You're still my darling clock. I can't skip, but I've seen this. Still perfect, okay. But you weren't surprised, however unsettling it was. Cole seemed to have caught on to what he said and apologized. Okay. It's fine, I guess. Let's out a soft sigh. Why does he do that? Why is it so important you finish all your food? Okay, save. So now we either explore downstairs or upstairs. Let's start exploring downstairs. Leave? Sorry for ear destroying you, by the way, chat. Cool. Okay, thank God that stopped. What happened? How long was I out? He stared at you blankly for a moment before replying. I'm not sure. Okay, you just straight up lied. What time is it? It's dinner time. Maybe eating something will make you feel better. Yeah, spaghetti. Yippee. Okay, who are the people in the picture? You. Yeah, you look great. Oh, yeah, I said I was going to stop doing that, right? Wait, okay. Wait, load? I need to load, actually. I need to load. Which, I have to do that. Okay, never mind. I did say, chat, that I would not be bad. I'm not going to be bad. I just want to see if anything new. Okay, stay. How do we... I already asked this question on this round. Okay, how do we meet? He hummed thoughtfully for a moment. It was at a bar somewhere downtown. I went with my friends that day, but when I saw you, you were scared. There was a person following you all night, so you came to me and asked if I could pretend to be someone you knew. That's it. It's a strangely normal way to meet someone, given the circumstances. Well, I saw you around a few more times after that. Grocery store, cafe, antique shop. He stalked us, chat. He fucking stalked us. Holy shit. He said he only saw us at the antique shop. No. He actually stalked us. Straight up stalked us. We were hiding from a stalker into the arms of another one. Antique shop, that's a little unconventional. Yeah, well, it was there I finally got your number and we started talking. He gazed at you with the sadness and longing of someone reminiscing fond memories. Did you go out into public looking like that? Gestured vaguely to his appearance, heavy on the odd behavior of his hair. Oh, goodness, no. Have a little more faith in me, honey. Gosh. No, this look, shall I say, isn't really what I look like. You look at him weird. What does that even mean? I don't even know how to explain this. There are, instances where I look more normal. And you don't in your own home? No. What an awkward mess. It was strangely endearing. There are photos around the house of what I typically looked like when I went out. I don't try so hard with my appearance anymore now that I don't go outside. Why not? Well, I need to take care of you. Can't exactly leave you alone now, can I? I guess not. At those words, something buried under the fog in your brain flickered, like a piece of the past was trying to make itself known again. Can I have something else? You pause, almost unsure if you should say it. Did you do anything specific to maintain your outside appearance? Cole's expression dropped immediately. His eyes... He was killing! his eyes widening as his pupils shrank and the little color he had in his face drained. Oh, would you look at the time? We should have dinner. There's no way. Was he the stalker? He killed the actual Cole? No way, right? There's no way. Then took his face, his body? That'd be insane, right? That'd be an insane twist. Okay, we should have dinner. Okay, dinner time. Right? Wouldn't that be, like, insane, chat? Oh, wait. Recognize anyone in the picture? I can say Zeke. Zeke. Cole's expression went flat. You don't know why you said that. Who the hell was Zeke? Suddenly, the tension in the kitchen was overwhelming, heavy and thick. Felt uncomfortable where you sat. How do you know that name? Cole's voice no longer carried a cheery tone. It was unnerving. That'd be cool, right? Okay, new. I remembered Zeke for some reason, but I didn't have the dream. Okay. You don't know what to say. You don't even know how you know that name. Yeah. Oh, shit, new! Cole was now standing in front of you, leaning down to meet your eyes. He placed his hand against the edge of the table so all you could see was him, all of him. His hair began branching out like dark vines, winding around the chair as if trapping you there without directly touching you. Clock. I said. How do you know that name? I don't know, I just suddenly remembered it earlier. He continued to stare deeply into your eyes like he could see your very soul with his own. He sighs as he steps back, his hair falling to his back once more, save for the few still connected to the ceiling. Sorry, honey. I'm sure that was just a misunderstanding. I apologize if I scared you. You know that's not my intention. Hi, Mikey. To answer your question, those two are the friends I was at the bar when I first met you. Who's the ginger? Phoebe, was all he said. Was Cole ever not cryptically vague? She's still around? Will I get a chance to meet her? No. You had no idea which question he was replying to. Do I get to know anything else? No. Geez, someone runs a strict program around here. It's clear he wasn't keen on answering questions about her. Can't help but wonder why. He killed her. He picks up the plate, disregarding the strange nature of the meal. Okay, wait, no. We're going back for Zeke, bro. We're going back for Zeke. Is Zeke the blonde? Yes, he is. Is he still around? You could say that. Will I ever get to meet him? Cole's expression was hard to read, yet a slight twitch of his eye made it clear he didn't want to think about it. Preferably not, my dear. Picks up the plate, disregarding... I could ask him to lay down with us. I'm gonna be nice. I'm gonna continue being nice. Ask him to lay down with you. Do you want to lay down with me? Oh, new memory. Okay. You and Cole are wandering through a small weekend market, stalls crowded with handmade goods and the lazy chatter of people enjoying the sun. He's carrying a tote bag while you're carrying nothing but the easy weight of a morning with nowhere urgent to be. Look at this one. He points at a stall full of novelty aprons, floral stripes, and one that is so pink it seems to glow. Oh god. It's hideous. I love it. You laugh, stepping closer to touch the frilly design. Plucks the pink apron off the rack and holds it up like a cape. Imagine me in this. Please don't. He grins, then on a sudden impulse slips the apron over his head and ties the strings behind him, making a show of purposefully accentuating his waist. Ta-da! Domestic god. Get up, the smile that spreads across your face. He looks ridiculous and somehow adorable. You look like you're about to host a baking show. Would you watch? Only if you promise to let me eat whatever you make. He leans in, apron rustling, eyes bright and teasing. Of course, anything for you. The words land softer than the joke, and for a second the market noise fades. The world narrows to the two of you and the ridiculous pink fabric between you. You'd wear that just because I said it was cute? If you say it's cute, I'll wear anything. You tilt your head, smile slipping into something warmer. Then wear it at home. I want to see you in it when we make dinner tonight. Cole freezes, the playful mask falling away for a heartbeat.
Not.
Really? Stop nutting! Really, all domestic-like. He laughs, but there's a softness in his eyes that makes your chest ache. All right. If you want me to wear it, I'll buy it. He hands the apron to the vendor with a decisive nod, paying without attention, as if the purchase was already sealed between you. Consider it a promise. You open your mouth to respond, but the stalls begin to melt. The chatter of other shoppers distorts. Cole's smile lingers, but the edges blur, smear, melt into darkness. Okay. We're hitting the skip button. We be skipping. Wait. Okay, odd, but for some reason it wasn't completely unwelcome to hear him call me a boyfriend. He shifts closer just an inch. I'm gonna skip. Ask about the house. Ask about him. ... Cole, what happened to me? He freezes. Oh, okay, it's still the same. Nothing. Ground upstairs. Locked room. Boarded room. Your room. Okay, let me just save the game really quick. Boom. So you get to choose between the book and the shell and the thing. I'm gonna pick the book. Did you write that book? Cole smiled and faltered once, like he expected you to find it. Okay. So the book, is that what really happened between us? Pause for a moment, examining your expression closely. In a way, yes. Wrote that book when you first moved in, after your first diagnosis. You know, they wanted to take you from me, as if they would know what you need more than I do. There's a manic glint behind Cole's eyes as he said that. Sounded like how his writing read. Unstable. Picks up the plate, disregarding the strange nature of the meal as he stands to put it in the sink. Oh, I can ask him to sleep again with us. Okay. Ask him to lay down with you. Do you want to lay down with me? Just until I fall asleep? Wait, is the same thing. Wait, was that not the same thing? Did I not just have the same exact day? Grab a fork. That's weird. He's going outside. Knock over the paper towel. Walk away. I can only walk away. Okay, and then it's all the same. I think that's pretty much everything, chat. If I had to guess, I think that's everything. I don't think there's anything we didn't do. There is going to be an update in the future. Obviously, this is just a demo. Like a day one. I guess it's like 2 days. Did you notice that it was like the same exact thing? But I think with that, we got everything. I think. Maybe not, though. Maybe not. Maybe not. Let me check the files for a second. Hmm. 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 I'm having trouble remembering. I'm going to check the pictures. I think that's pretty much everything. We got that. Got all of that. Oh, there is one thing we didn't get. Okay. There's one thing we didn't get. I want to go back to the picture. Okay, wait. Return. God damn it. No load button. Okay, only you. But just barely. Really did look different. Handsome? Yes. Very handsome. Still are. Okay. Ask him to lay down with you? Okay. Ask about him. We're going through the skip button like fast, man. Look upstairs. The locked room. The boarded room. My room. The last time we looked at the book. This, I guess. Sure. Okay. See, whatever. All the stuff in the shoebox. Though I can't look at the other receipt. The other receipt doesn't have a memory, I guess. Um, let's just pick one at random. The CD. I should lay down with you. I had the same dream again. That's funny. What happened to me, Cole? What happened to me, Cole? What's your full name? Can I stab him? Damn it, I can't stab him. Ah, this is hard, bro. There's like one thing I haven't gotten yet that's in there. And I'm not sure exactly how to get it. We were pretty much nice to him the entire time, right? We were like nice to him the entire time. But maybe I gotta, okay. Stay as calm as you can. Masculine. Maybe it's like if I don't pick masculine. Okay. Thank you for breakfast. Where am I? Who am I? What are you? Where am I? Home. Remember? Oh, no. Okay, 2 years. I've been in this house for 2 whole years. Oh, no. Haha. You only started living with me a handful of months ago. But then why can't I remember a single day of any of it? Why don't I remember you? For your safety, of course. Oh, he still lets it slip. Things your mind had gone through was the safest option to have you forget. Maybe it's best to leave it at that. I want to go to the door. Look around downstairs. Stay. Why do you have that apron? Okay. Creepy. What was I like before? Look around upstairs. My room. That, sure. That seems creepy as fuck, man. Did you write that book, or who are the people in this picture? Oh, it's like I didn't ask. Okay. Did you write that book? Yeah, let's be completely nice. See if I can find anything. And then let me say, and then I'm going to save again. Nothing. Cole blinked a little confused. Nothing at all? So, nothing. Yeah, I see. There is a CG I'm missing. I don't know if I can get it. I don't know how to get it. Who are the people in this picture? I was meaning to ask you. Who are the people in the Polaroid by the picture? They were people we were close with. Played softly. Do you recognize anyone in the picture? Only you. But just barely. You look different. I was handsome, right? No. Ouch, my ego. This one. That's what I meant to save. No. I'll have you know I was quite popular when I looked like that. You'd be surprised. Okay. They're no longer our closest friends. Walk away. Shit. End of the game. Yes, very handsome, still are. Oh, and it's the same. I am not sure how to get the last CG. I'll be honest. I don't know how to do it. There's like a CG of him looking at a picture. Is what I'm trying to get right now. Keep trying. I'm gonna keep trying. I'm gonna try not looking at that picture, no matter what I do. Like not explore downstairs. I'll be nice, or maybe I'll be mean. Who are you? What are you? Why are you so pale? Okay, explore the house. Mouthy Annie? Yeah. Head upstairs. Let's do the upstairs first. My room. Let's do the book. Eat my sandwich, of course, in all its pieces. Did you read that book? Look around. Oh, no. Wait. I can only look around downstairs now. I can't chat with them? Oh. Stay or leave? Stay, I guess. More people like you. Me being human. Do you think me not being human is scary? No, we never picked that. You know what? No, I don't think I mind as much as I thought I would. Cole beamed, his hands twitching at his sides as if he wanted to reach out to you. He was stopping himself. You mean it? You spoke to me in the morning, but now that I know you a little better, I don't think you'd hurt me. He nodded eagerly. Yes. Yes, that's right. This makes me happier than you'd ever know. He looks at you like he's trying to memorize every detail of your face, as if the shape of your expression is something fragile he's terrified to lose again. I didn't think you'd say that. There's a faint tremor in his voice, barely there, but unmistakable. I don't want to scare you, but sometimes it happens despite my intentions. Steps up closer, deliberately giving you every chance to pull away. Air shifts with him, colder for a moment, then strangely comforting. He wraps you in a soft hug. I love you, Clock. After a few moments, he pulls back, smiling widely before leading you over to the table once more. Let's have lunch, shall we? Huh. That was interesting. Okay, so we did get something a little new. Who are the people in the picture? What was I like before? Your room? I was curious about the picture. The people in the picture. Only you, just barely. Yeah, you were handsome. I asked him to lay down with you. Say goodnight and go to sleep. Can I stab him now? Is that what's gonna happen? I can stab him? Oh no. Still just the walk away. And it's over. Okay, I can't figure it out. Stretching. I honestly have no clue. Chat, I honestly have no clue how to make that happen. How to get the last CG, man. That's a tough one. It's a really good game. Like, I'm actually really enjoying it. I just can't find that last CG. Sorry, I was staring at you guys, I guess. Ow. I was also coughing. Because I'm dead. Okay. That's it. And yes, this game, I think they said there are going to be 2 more days. Ah! Why? Anyways, I think they said there was going to be 2 more days. So very good. I enjoyed the demo a lot. It was really, really good. The fact that there was a jump scare was really cool. They also said that there was a chase scene. I could not find the chase scene. So please, if you find the chase scene, let me know. One second. Okay, sorry, I'm like having a coughing fit. Okay, yeah, they said there was a chase scene, but I never saw a chase scene, so I was trying really hard to find that. There's also another CG in the files that I could not find. So please let me know if you find them. I think we got all the endings, but just there must have been a route I was missing, I think. Obviously, it really changes up what you do. Like sometimes even if you do something mean, like you try to leave, sometimes like there'll be like something you can do to make him like you again. So it's kind of interesting how many avenues there are. But yeah, it's very interesting. There's definitely going to be like a meter, I guess, maybe, or not just like what you do, but like maybe like a love meter, like a hidden love meter. I don't really generally like hidden love meters, but like I prefer options. I prefer choices that lead to things. But obviously that kind of is the love meter thing too. I don't know. Anyways, there's a lot of routes in this. There's a lot of different ways to do things, and he reacts very differently to different things. So I do enjoy that there's a lot of options and the routes change. Like how there's a route with the knife instead of the fork, you know? Okay. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. This was a little bit longer than I thought, but I hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope you will have a great day, okay? Thank you so much for watching. Clock that like button if you're new here, and subscribe. It helps me out a lot, and we'll definitely finish You Make This House a Home when it comes out. And we also play lots of yandere visual novels, horror games every day on the channel. This one was very good. I really enjoyed how creepy he was, but also he can be very caring, very loving. I wouldn't be surprised if the twist is that we actually maybe do have something wrong with us and we do actually need him in some way. But I also wouldn't be surprised if he's just really evil. And maybe we get some Stockholm Syndrome kicking in. But anyways, can't wait to see the rest. Thank you for watching. Stick around if you want to see the update when it comes out. And with that, I'm clocking out. So thank you so much for watching, and I will see y'all in the next video. Peace. Start. I want the gore. No, I'm alright with them. Weirdo. Oh, whoops. Zeke. My name is Zeke. He doesn't seem so happy about that. YouTube, we're back. I found out there was a little secret right before I was getting off because I was trying to look to see if I missed anything. Zeke. Zeke is all I have left of our old life. It's beyond me why he's still around. He's such a great guy. What would I do without him? I'm beginning to need him as much as I need you. Deep down, you know that, don't you? Okay. Oh, it's time to start your day. Let's try, how do you spell Phoebe? Like this, right? Phoebe? You slowly come to your sense. Oh, you can name yourself Phoebe, but you can't name yourself Zeke. Okay. Good to know. Good to know. Okay, I think that's it, though. I think that's all I missed on stuff. I guess. Very interesting. Always lovely to see those little title things. Phoebe is the other friend. Phoebe's the other friend, by the way, but thank you for telling me how to spell it. But, yeah. Phoebe was the other person. It looks like it didn't say anything, but you cannot name yourself Zeke. It just resets. But it looks like he has like a little sentence for Zeke. I wonder if there's anything else. Okay, now for real, that's it. Thank you, YouTube. Have a good night.